welcome to another video. This video is a follow-up to a comment I was asked about sun gazing and fasting by Ryan, and this is your fasting video. I hope you checked the sun gazing video. I've just recorded that as well. Both of these videos, as soon as you commented, I got on it straight away. So anyone else out there that wants to give me something to talk about, some insight, or to share something with me, drop a comment. I'll try and get it done. Alright, so fasting, what can I say about fasting? What is it? Why do it? Should you do it? Do I do it? I'll answer all these questions. Yes, I fast. And why do I fast? And why should you fast? Because it is healthy. Now, fasting isn't necessarily just not eating. That's part of it. Like I said, you can start. I would recommend for someone, if they've never fasted before, you might be eating 3 meals a day. Just change that to 1 meal a day, 2 meals a day, cut it back a little bit, and then once a week, choose a day when you know you haven't got much else to do, when you're not too busy, and just don't eat for that day. Still have water, don't have sugar in your drinks, don't have anything else. Cut all your intakes back except from water. Now, while you're doing this process, it's important that you remain active physically, move your body. Sorry, there's a fly in my face. Right here, so still physically move your body and keep active. Don't just go to sleep all day. You've got to keep that system running. And what's going to happen during that time is your intestinal tract is still digesting food that's stagnant, that's been sitting around. Even though you may have gone to the toilet every day, there's still stuff sitting in that gut. And your body now gets time to break that down. Also, the liver gets to activate and release and discharge stored toxins, shall we call it, to get out and out your system and to flush it out. Yeah, I mentioned before in another video about salt flushes. It's a great time to do a salt flush. Fast and do a salt flush the next day. Google salt flushes and check what it is. But it's pretty much a few spoons of Himalayan salt or sea salt in about 2 liters of warm water, and you drink it as quick as you can on an empty stomach. And you do a few twists, a few turns is best. Make sure you move in your gut and exercise, and the salt helps pull that water into the intestinal tract, and you will have all that water come out your rear end. Lots of water and some other stuff. It's a good cleaning process to really give yourself a little flush, a little clean. Yeah, and salt's very good for you, and it's, like I said, sea salt or Himalayan salt. These are good salts, full rich in minerals, as well as the antibacterial. It'll give you a bit of a cleansing, bit of a cleaning, and it's very good for your gut lining. Now, your gut lining regenerates nearly every 24 hours, but if you're constantly putting stuff in, imagine if it's a bit damaged in there, if you've got digestion problems, if you notice that you don't go toilet regular, you've got IBS, if you've got any sort of discomfort in your gut when you eat, there's a chance that your gut lining may not be in its optimum shape. You hear things like leaky gut and all these different terms and things, but let's just say your gut's not in optimum condition because you're not able to process your food correctly and you feel it. Yeah, so this is a problem, and it's not meant to be like that. And imagine having a scab on your arm, and if every day you kept putting stuff on it and touching it, you're not letting it heal. So if every time you're putting food in your gut, you're not giving it enough time for it to heal. And if you're eating every couple of hours, you're really not giving it a lot of time to heal. So having that break allows the gut lining to concentrate, and your body to concentrate on regenerating a new lining. And it's a very thin lining that goes over your gut. Yeah, we're like let's say a donut. The actual inside is hollow. It's not the inside. When food goes into your gut and into your intestines, that's not the inside of you, even though your insides are inside. Does that make sense? It's not the inside, it's like a skin. Your gut lining is like a skin on the inside. Food goes in there, then it's pulled through there and goes into the blood, into the kidneys, and goes all around your blood and goes to where it needs, and what doesn't need is waste and comes out. Yeah, but that gut lining is super absorbent. It is large. Look up the anatomy on the intestinal tract, the size of it, the scale of it. Yeah, how big that surface area actually is humongous. Yeah, it's giant. Is humongous a word? I think my little sister used to say that, and it's stuck in my head still. But yeah, so that is a big surface area to clean and to reheal and regenerate, and it can function much better once you do. So having that fasting break enables that to be prioritized. Stops your body having to digest so much. It allows you to clean and cleanse the gut. Now, you can extend your fasting for longer periods of time. think I know someone that done 10 days fasting, and their energy went up, their health went up. It was incredibly hard for them, like, but amazing that they could do that long with no food. They still functioned, they still done stuff, they still got stuff done. Yeah. If you're fasting and you're just becoming unbelievably tired, you're going to end up losing your job, you're going to end up having problems with relationships, you're getting angry, you're getting bitter. This isn't good. Yeah. So do it safely and do it correctly. And like I said, and do it slowly. Take your time. There's no rush. Yeah. And like I said, start with 12 hours, then start with a day, and go from there. 1 day a week. Then maybe you might want to do 2 days a week. Then you might want to build up and try and do a whole week in one. So my camera overheated and cut off. It's a problem with filming in ridiculous heat. Right, so where was I? You might want to be going up to 1 week fasting. Like I said, build it up safely. Keep a good attitude. This is key. Keeping a good attitude. Love what you're doing. Love the fact that you're fasting and taking care of your body. This will keep your spirits up. This will keep your energy up. This will make it possible for you to keep going. Like I said, if you're finding it too hard, if you're getting miserable, if you're getting angry, if it's becoming an emotional roller coaster of a ride to fast, then this is going to cause you a lot of harm. Yeah, and it's going to cause a lot of harm to people around you. It's not going to be fun for them, it's not going to be fun for you, and it's not going to help. This needs to be done in a loving state. Like I said, everything you do needs to be done in a loving state. Check out my videos on self-love, self-care to see if you have self-worth, self-value and self-love, because it's so important. And it's not a girly thing or a manly thing, it's a human thing. We're humane beings, we're meant to be kind, compassionate and loving. When we thrive in these conditions, we're much more active, we're much more productive, we have more energy, we contribute more. Yeah, we just work better in that state of mind and them emotions. So get yourself in that motion of love, yeah, and that will help. So when you're fasting, concentrate on that. Keep yourself busy. Make sure you're doing productive stuff during the day. Set aside a time, set aside a couple of hours to make sure you're doing some sort of other healthy practice, whether it's meditation, breathing, yoga, Pilates, going to the gym. Make sure you do stuff. Remember, do it safely. If you're feeling faint, if you stand up and you're getting dizzy, you need to be wary of these things and think maybe you do need to eat something now. If you're having these sort of problems, you shouldn't get tired. Like I said, after a couple of days, you might find yourself having more energy than you've ever had in your life. Yeah, you might be buzzing like you've had a load of coffee and you've had nothing. And so as the body gets clean and clear, it's never experienced it before for a lot of people, and suddenly they have this light feeling, this new zest for life. Their gut shrinks, they feel like they can actually feel their stomach feeling different, their life feeling different. It's a powerful thing. Like, I do recommend for most people to try fasting. I don't take responsibility for any of your mistakes, any of your troubles. It's just my perspective, read my disclaimer, it's not medical advice in any way. So, try fasting, do some research on it, try intermittent fasting, it's a good place to start. Yeah? Just watch what you eat. You can also simplify what you eat. You know? Think how many ingredients do you eat in a meal? A lot of people, like, they cook up something, even if it's healthy, they have onions, garlic, pepper, salt, 5 or 6 seasonings, you know, cabbage, carrots, all these things fried up, rice, all together, all in one go. Do you know how many ingredients, how many individual things is in just one, how many nutrients are in just one piece of, like, broccoli? That's, your body's got to process that. That's going to take time. It's got to be actually processed. So if you're having multiple different types of food and it's giving your body time to process that, think of other, if you think you're an animal of this planet or a species of this earth, if you believe that that's what you are and you're not some sort of alien from somewhere else, look at every other animal species out there in the wild, not captivity. It's very different unless you're a captive animal. But in the wild, they eat singular ingredients. You know? A bear comes along and he eats a load of berries, kilos of berries. It's just eating them berries. It's not saving and taking the berries, then going someone else and grabbing some salmon, you know, and having a nice fine little banquet to itself. Eats them individually at separate times. This enables its body to process the nutrients in it in better quality. So try simplifying your food just for one day, for one meal. Just say, right, I'm just going to eat 1 or 2 ingredients in that meal. Later I eat 1 or 2 ingredients in that meal. And every day, don't eat the same ingredients every day, that's not good either. But try these ways to simplify your diet, simplify your life. Yeah? Love your life, love your diet, love your food, and love everything else that you do. I hope this helped, Ryan. Hope you enjoyed. I hope everyone else enjoyed. And again, if you've got any recommendations on what you want to hear about, what I should talk about, what I can show you, if you've got pains anywhere, there's lots of ways you can take care of yourself. get rid of pain, especially when you're locked up at home and you can't go somewhere else for help. You can't go get a massage, you can't go to a chiropractor, you can't get all these other things done. Bodhi's just turned up. I'm going to take him for a walk. Have a good day, much love, and I'll catch you on the next video.